Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello to everyone. God bless you all. God bless you all. Happy Saturday to everyone. Hope you all are having a blessed Saturday. Because my day is beautiful so far. Sorry, I'll grab my charger real quick for my phone. Waiting for some people to get up in here. God bless you all. I just want to talk about a few things before I start my book club tonight. Come on in, come on in, come on in, everyone. Come on in and show Chosen Queen some love. Come on in and rock with me for a minute. Come on in and rock with me for a minute. God bless you all. Mm. I hope everybody's rested all up for the ones that's going back to work on Monday. I know it's probably going to be hard for some of you guys. Some of you guys took extra days off, but I'm glad I got my days in, so I'm well rested, ready to get back. Hopefully, I get some overtime. Got some things I'm trying to make happen for next year. And I got to work on it for this year to make those things happen. Come on in. You don't got to just watch me. Quit watching, looking through the door. Just come on in and chat with me. Hey, Tommy Miller. God bless you, Tommy. Thank you for tuning in with me. What a blessed day. Just come on in. I know a lot of you guys probably busy, probably got to, we're doing some run around and trying to get things, done. I won't be with you very long. Everybody's welcome. The ones that know how to be respectful. The ones that know how to be respectful, just come on in. How's your weekend so far, Tommy? There's so much going on in this evil world. It's just so sad that we got to stay prayed up. Because it's sad. It's just so sad how people can be so evil and don't know how to walk in love. They only know how to walk in hate. I was going to go live yesterday But I didn't make it live yesterday because my grandson, he was sick yesterday. So he feeling much better again today. I had to take him to the ER again because his temperature had went up so high. And I took him to the emergency room. And by the time he left there, he got to feeling good again. So um, right now he's feeling good. He's with his dad right now. So hopefully he will stay feeling all right. High temperatures is nothing to play with. I try to keep him calm, try to keep him calm down, keep him cool and stuff like that. Cause he was sweating it all out, which that's good because he's sweating it out. But he's doing wonderful. He's doing wonderful right now. Thank God. Mm, mm, mm. What a day. Well, like nobody want to come in but me and you, Tommy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share the story, and they can watch the video on their free time whenever they want to watch it. Just some little things I just want to bring up and talk about. That's all. Excuse me. Pray keep that the prayer for Jasmine Burns, innocent little victim that got shot in the head on Sunday. Keep her in prayer. Poor innocent baby. People do anything, anything. Just just keep the rest in peace, younger. Yes, rest in peace. Along with keep Kiara Cole family also in prayer. She have not been found just yet. It's sad what people were just doing. So God is wonderful. God is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my screen sharing for the ones that's watching. Right, Tommy? Amen. Because the power of prayer is awesome. So we got to stay prayed all the time and watch your surroundings all the time. Mm, hmm. Okay, let me get my screen share started. Hold on. Let me go this way right here. We'll talk about um, a young lady that been in a vegetative state for 14 years. 14 years. And she gave birth to a baby girl December 29th of 2018. So just last weekend, she gave, last Saturday, I believe it was, she gave birth to a baby girl. And how can somebody be in a vegetative state give birth? Which I heard a story similar to that years ago. Some lady was in coma and she gave birth. But so this is the second time me hearing this one right here. It's somebody is the father of that child because she cannot get pregnant by herself. So that means that if she's in a vegetative state and she got pregnant, she got raped. You know what I'm saying? That the staff, when I was reading the article, the staff members, they heard her moaning and stuff like that, kept moaning, but they didn't know what's wrong with her. And when they looked up, she was delivering a baby. So sad. And my thing, for 14 years, she been in that state for 14 years. And my question is that doctors come inside all the time checking on her. You know what I'm saying? And nurses, and unless she was a big woman, you know what I'm saying? They had to see her stomach swole because you got to get enlarged in your stomach. You don't stay you don't stay small. And you had to you had to bathe the woman up, whether she in the vegetative or not. She still got to get a bath. Even she just get a bed bath. You know what I'm saying? So that's one story we get ready to talk about. And the next one that we're going to talk about is hey M Shante, hello. The next one, thanks for coming in. We're going to talk about is five kids was hidden to Disney World. Five children got killed. So we're gonna read that story right there. So sad. And then the last story that we're gonna talk about, a young woman almost got kidnapped, was getting grabbed. So we're gonna, from out of Chicago. So we're gonna, read that story right there. That story right there came down my timeline. Somebody had shared it on my timeline about that story right there. So I pulled that article up and read that. So those are the things we're going to talk about real quick. It will not be long. Will not be long because I know I'll be going live in a couple of hours for my book club. I just want to just bring those little stories up real quick. So let me go ahead and start screen sharing real quick so we can get this ball rolling. Okay. Let me go to the first story right here. Um, Woman in a vegetative state for 14 years give birth in a hospital bed. Authorities investigate likely sexual assault. And that's exactly what it was a sexual assault. Because when you in a vegetative state like that, I mean, you can't do nothing. You can't move. You know what I'm saying? So somebody was doing something. A woman who has been in a vegetative state for 14 years has given birth at an Arizona nursery, prompting an investigation. ACF family.com reports that a patient of Hexadia Healthcare in Phoenix unexpectedly went into labor and gave birth on December 29th. The woman has been in the vegetative state since a near drowning incident at least 14 years ago, and authorities are now investigating a likely possibility that she was raped. A source with knowledge of an incident spoke with AZ um, family.com on a condition of anonymity, telling a reporter that the staff at the nursing facility had no idea she was pregnant until the patient, who was now ability to communicate, went into labor. A nurse attending her at the time reportedly delivered the baby, a healthy girl. None of the staff were aware that she was pregnant until she was pretty much giving birth, the unidentified woman told the news station. Ex-house staff realized the woman was pregnant. The source said, from what I've been told, she was moaning and the that and they didn't know what was wrong with her because she's able to communicate, but she couldn't talk. Hey, pretty apple. God bless you. But authorities are still working to determine how the woman became pregnant and investigating the likelihood that she was raped at some time in the spring or summer of 2018. The Arizona Department of Health Services releases a statement about the incident about azfamily.com. We are aware of the situation and activity working with the local enforcement and their criminal investigation. Upon learning the allegation, Arizona Department of Health Service, and we immediately initiated an on-site complaint investigating to ensure the health and the safety of the patient and ensure the facility is in compliance with all state laws and regulations. During this time, the agency has required heightened safety measure be implemented at the facility, including increased staff presence during patient's interaction, increasing monitoring of the patient care areas, and increased security measure that respect to visitors in the facility. And with that said, right there, they're gonna have to go back and even the people that do not work there, whoever was there within those the last 9 months, the last 9 months or so, what male was there? You know what I'm saying? What male was there taking care of her? Even if it's a man doctor that was coming there, seeing her, checking her. Even a dentist was a man that's coming in there. Whatever male was there during that time, they're gonna have to get a DNA test and mess that DNA test up with that baby. They're gonna find out who did it. They're gonna find out who did it. That is for sure. Because no way a woman that's up in there laying in bed sick, laying in bed not feeling well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's in a coma. She can't move. She can't do anything. But her her um her body is still functioning though. You know what I'm saying? So they don't say how old she is on here, but she been in that state of mind, in that state for 14 years, just laying there. You know what I'm saying? So people is crazy. It's all, it's just crazy in this world. You know what I'm saying? In this world, and they do things like they're not gonna get caught. Now you can conceive of, if you're gonna make a baby, you are going to get caught. Okay, they are not dumb. They are going to go back and see who all worked there, and you will get a DNA test. So if you work at that nursing home during that time, in those months, so be expected to get a DNA test, because they're going to find out who the father of that child is. It's a child born. It's a little girl born. So be ready. Be ready, because you finna get some serious time hit on you. Serious time hit on you. Yes, it is crazy. Hey, King Bit. God bless you. It is very crazy, Shanti. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And here, a child born into this world did not ask to be in this world. You know what I'm saying? And here she has got to get adopted out. To a well, hopefully somebody in her family. You know what I'm saying? Would take the child. The family probably would get first choice first. You know what I'm saying? Probably her mom, if her mom is not able to take care of the baby, maybe she probably got sisters or aunts that's, somebody in the family would get first choice first. And if nobody in the family don't want the child, then they probably would go on the outside. But I do believe that since the child's conceived, that the family would get first choice. So hopefully and praying that the family will take this child. Take this child. So that's where I'm praying and hoping. So we're gonna keep, like I said, she's they're not giving her name, but she is in Arizona nursery. So I'm gonna keep people look out on this story as it comes. You know what I'm saying? So because they're gonna eventually gonna have to probably not say her name, but once they find out who the father is, so this story will come back, through the will come back up once they, make the arrest, because they got to say why they arrest. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. So I'm gonna go on to the next story. Um, with the children that was the 5 children that were killed on their way going to Disney, killed in a ferry, Florida crash. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Just excuse me. God bless you, M. Tante. Enjoy yourself. 5 children heading to Disney World in a church van from Louisiana died along with 2 truck drivers in a ferry crash at Interstate 75 in North Florida. The Florida Highway Patrol said Friday. Even the truck drivers got killed. Mm, wow. Usually truck drivers survive crashes, but not this time. The children were traveling in a large passenger van from Ovalius Parish. Lieutenant Patrick Reardon said during a news conference on Friday morning in Alancha, which is south of Gainesville. On Thursday, a big rig and a passenger vehicle collided in the northbound lanes of the highway in condition across the guardrail and into the path another big truck and the church van, investigators said. So sad. Once those semi trucks, they both caught fire. Reardon said he had a fifth vehicle came through and either struck people who had been ejected from the vehicle or debris. Some 50 gallons of 1.6 kilometers of diesel fuel fueled the fire that also damaged the road in some spots. At least 8 people were sent to the hospital with injuries. Vinny DeVinto said he was driving south at the time of the narrow escape the crash. He said it saw it happen in a rearview mirror immediately behind him, according to a report by WKMG. If I had stepped on the brake when I heard the noise, undoubtedly I would have been in the accident, DeVita said. And then with probably 15 to 20 seconds of it all, it exploded. I mean, just a ball of flames. Mm. The aftermath closed part of the highway in both directions, causing massive delays along the busy north-south corridor. Authorities opened northbound lanes about 8 p.m., but all but one southbound lane remained closed Friday morning. Debris, including personal property and vehicle parts, was scattered across the road. The Florida Highway Patrol said the helicopter helped search for any victims who had been in the nearby woods. Nicole Towert was traveling northbound with her family when they came across the scene. She told the Gainesville Sun that black smoke billowed, people were laid out their vehicles. There were long skid marks across the roadway, and emergency workers were converging in the area. We kept seeing these little explosions and fires, she said. The heat it was insane. It was the worst accident on I-75 in Alachua County since 2012, when 11 people died in a chain reaction crash attributed to heavy fog and smoke on a roadway, which crossed Payne's Perry Preserve State Park. Officials were criticized then for not closing the road due to worsening condition and later installed cameras, sensors, and large electronic signs to help prevent similar crashes. That is so sad. Children on their way to Florida. So I'm gonna let you hear the audio real quick. It's gonna play.
Well, 7 people and children among them were killed. Several others were critically injured in this fiery crash in Florida. It happened on Interstate 75, right near Gainesville, right in the center of the state yesterday. 2 tractor-trailer rigs and 2 passenger cars were involved. A massive fire erupted when diesel fuel spilled onto the roadway. You can see that fire. The interstate was closed in both directions. for hours. Firefighters eventually got the fire out. The Florida Highway Patrol says that they're investigating the cause of this crash.
Yeah, so got families gone, 5 children gone on their way to probably their first time. They probably go to Florida, to Disney probably every year too. You find some family go every year and stuff. Hey, Gemini, I have no idea. I said the same thing too, that somebody should notice that she was pregnant, because when you go to a doctor, you get, only thing I could think of that she didn't get no pap smears because she was in a veggie state and she wasn't having no sex, so they didn't give her no type of pap smears in 14 years. So I mean, I don't understand that too. That is so questionable. And like I said, you got to get a bed bath, and when you farther along in state, when you washing a belly, you're gonna feel a kick. You know what I'm saying? Even when you washing a person, when you touching a person's belly, you can feel a baby kick. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened. You know how they missed that she was not pregnant for 9 months. Like I said, you have to get your stomach got to get enlarged, Gemini. So unless she was a real big woman, you know what I'm saying, and her stomach did not get enlarged. So I have no idea how they didn't know that she was pregnant. I have no idea. I was wondering the same thing myself when I was reading the story. Exact same thing. But yeah, but that family, it's so sad that family, was killed. 5 children, 2 adults, and 2 of the adults was a truck driver. But the mother survived. The mother survived, or whoever was driving, because it just says 5 children and two. It was 5 children heading to Disney World in a church van from Louisiana died along with 2 truck drivers. So the driver of the church van must survive, because it says 5 children and 2 adults, and the 2 adults was the truck drivers. There was 2 trucks involved. Both of those trucks drive, the truck blew up. So the driver of the church van, if there was any adults in the church van, those adults survived, because they did take 8 people to the hospital. It took 8 people to the hospital, but the children died. So we praise God, for the children. I don't know the ages of them, but I'm praying by them being, in church. It was really, really saying to get a life to God, and they got baptized and stuff like that. Those children, and God given spared the life of the adults for a reason. So those adults' lives was spared. So hopefully they would do right, do what God tell them to do. You know what I'm saying? Be about God's business and stuff like that. But it was time for those children to go. So I'm going to go to the last story for this day before I close out. I think it's this one. This one right here is about a Chicago girl. A man tried to kidnap a woman by pulling her into his SUV in Chicago. Okay. And this, I don't got the date of when this was. Okay, this was January 3rd. This is posted January 3rd at 8:03 p.m. So this happened a couple of days ago. I just got it in my timeline on today. And this says Chicago Sun-Times Media Wire. A woman escaped an attempt kidnapping early Tuesday. So this happened to her early Tuesday morning, New Year's Day. New Year's Day. After New Year's Day, by the Julian calendar. After a man pulled her into his vehicle in the West Garfield Park, North Hood of the South Side. Oh, this happened on South Side. That's where Kiera Cole, if I'm not mistaken, that's where she worked at. Is that post office on the South Side. According to Chicago police, she's 27 years old when Kiara just turned 27. The 27-year-old was walking to the back door of her home about 5:45 a.m. in the 4500 block of West Wilcox Street when a man pulled up next to her in a dark blue SUV, grabbed her, and forced her inside the vehicle, police said. The man stomped on the woman's head and body and punched her while she was in the SUV, police said. She fought back by scratching him with her fingernails until she was able to escape in the 4600 block of West Florida Street. She ran home and called the police. The man was believed to be between 23 and 25 years old and was driving a Ford Freestyle from the mid 2000 with a partial license plate number either AS487 or AS784, police said. Anyone with this information to contact the Erie North detective at 312-744-8261. And thank God that girl, she fought. And she fought him and she got any type of stuff in her nails and her they can trace that. They always was told if you're gonna die, you fight and you scratch. You take some type of DNA from them. You know what I'm saying? When you scratch that person, so that is in her nails. So if that person that grabs her, and if he already in the system, he gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught because whatever in her nail, and they dig that out her nail, and she scratched long enough. They said when you get somebody, they say you dig into that person. You dig into it. I heard that. I've been hearing about that. Somebody grabbing you, don't be punching nobody. You a woman, you got nails, you scratch that mug. Cause if you gonna die, you want them to find your killer. So you scratch the mess out of them. Cause they said, cause when you dig into those nails and you pull that his skin out of you, no matter what it is, it's inside. They're gonna catch him. Hello, Faith. God bless you, Faith. Welcome, Faith. So it's sad. It's very sad. So yeah, they didn't get it because she got away. She got away. She was going home, minding her own business. That's why I say you got to know your surroundings, you guys. And 9 10 times she probably was on her phone, probably looking through her Facebook and stuff like that. Probably what she was doing. You walking the street, walking late at night, not just late at night, even if you walking during the daytime, you know what I'm saying? Put that phone down and know your surroundings, know who's around you. You know what I'm saying? So and then whoever it was 9 10 times, she probably lived by herself. She probably must have gone to her mom's house. She probably going to her own place where ain't nobody, around but her. So nobody probably didn't even hear her screaming at 5:45 in the morning. People still sleep. That's New Year's Day, so ain't nobody up getting ready for work at that time in the morning. Not that day. People probably she probably just now coming out, kicking it, brought New Year's in with her, with her friends, wherever she's coming from. Because Tuesday, at 5:45 a.m. That was early in the morning, January 1st, going by the Julian calendar. Okay. So hey Nachi, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for coming in. So that's what that right there is. So hopefully they'll catch him. If they catch him, he probably is linked to a whole lot of other girls that's missing. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this young lady scratched him deep enough, they're able to get stuff out of her fingernails. They are able to. We're gonna pray and hope that because sometimes those artificial nails that you wear. I don't know if you can really scratch, let's say, really, really point it. You're probably able to get some stuff out of it, but we're gonna pray and hope that they can because I heard that um, time ago. That's how a few people got caught because they got scratched up. When you get scratched up and they find stuff in your nails, you got, and she got away. She got away. So we're gonna pray and hope that she didn't go wash her hands. She didn't go start digging stuff out of her nails. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she kept that evidence inside her nails. Hey Terry, G2G, God bless you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so that what those stories is right there. So it's crazy in this world, y'all. It's not the world that's crazy. That's why they put them one behind back in one of my videos. She telling the truth. It's not the world that's crazy. It's the people in the world. You know, so everybody want money because I'm telling y'all, sex trafficking is real. Okay, snatching organs, it's real. All that stuff is real. So this girl right here is young. So her whole body was getting ready to get snatched up. Okay, somebody was getting ready to make millions of dollars off of this young woman right here. And 9 10 times her organs was going to be snatched. 9 10 times it was going to be snatched. Okay, so whoever that person is, you better you finna get caught. You finna get caught because I'm quite sure she got a good description of him. So hopefully they'll find this person, and hopefully some of that crime stuff that's going on in Chicago will cease. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe if you just catch one person, you just get one person, that one person gonna end up talking. So if that one person, if somebody knew that one person was going to grab somebody, that he probably gonna be dead anyway because he got caught. He got caught and let a female let all that money get away. So in order for them to stay safe, they probably gonna have to kill him to keep his mouth shut. I hate to say it, but that's what they got to do. The organization gonna have to protect themselves. They're gonna cover themselves. And he failed. He failed. He failed them. But God blessed her. God blessed her and let her get away. He sure did. Now she's gonna have to go in hiding herself because she's seen too much. You know what I'm saying? She's seen what he looked like. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to protect her. If the Chicago police out there is real, they're gonna have to protect her. They're gonna have to protect her. And they said a lot of cops is criminals. They're not right. So who can you trust? Who she's gonna be able to trust? Can she trust the police department, the Chicago Police Department to protect her? Can she trust them? Yes, it is. It's happening all over the world. It's happening all over the world. Hey, Ability, God bless you. Thank you for tuning in the Chosen Queen channel. Yes, it's so sad. It's just sad about with the mother. And that's another case going to be is going to be solved also. With that the mother that was in the vegetative mind for state for 14 years who couldn't do nothing, and she delivered a baby girl just last weekend, and they're gonna find out who the father is because the only thing they got to do, trust me, they know what they're doing. They're gonna go back all those shit. Then when you go to nursing homes as well, when you go visit, he could have been somebody visiting somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So don't got to be nobody, no orderly that was working there, a man nurse that was working there. There could be another visitor visiting somebody else. And what they have records. They supposed to have records of everybody that come in and sign in to visit. You have to sign a board, your name, you know what I'm saying, and the time that you get there and the time that you leave. I don't care who you I don't care who you come and visit. It's a sign-in sheet for visitors to sign in and out. And they got to keep track for just in case something happened. Just in case there's a fire, broke out. They know who's all in that building. So they are going to find out who got that woman pregnant. They definitely are going to find out. That's right. That's right, Faith. So they're gonna find him. So he's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught. So they got to. It's so many people. They're gonna have to DNA test for 9 months. Cause you carry a child 9 months. I'm quite sure she carried that child full term. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. They don't say how much the baby weight or anything. They don't give you no information. But whoever worked in that facility for those 9 months, if you are male, be expected to get caught. Period. Unless somebody was trying to do an experiment on her, you know what I'm saying, and probably use somebody else's semen. You know what I'm saying? People is cruel. You know what I'm saying these days. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling. And they got caught up. They got caught up. The poor lady, they said she was just in her bed, just moaning and groaning. She was going through all that labor pain, and then nobody knows she was pregnant. That's what I don't get. I don't understand how you were in a nursing home where you supposed to be protected, and nobody know what happened to you. Nobody can tell that you was pregnant. Only I can say that she had to been a big woman. She had to been a big woman for them not to tell that she was pregnant, because your stomach got to get enlarged. It have to. And you got to bathe the woman up. You know what I'm saying? So when you give her a bed bath, you got to turn her on her side. The baby's gonna be moving, the baby's gonna be kicking. You know what I'm saying? And then again, they probably just thought it was just something in her. But she got to get checked out. There's so much going on in this world. It's very, very sad. Very sad. Very sad. So we're gonna keep all of them in prayer and stuff like that. So know that God is good. And just one more thing I just wanted to show about right here on the blood sugar tricks keeps blood sugar normal. And they said try this tonight when you got high blood sugar. Um, it says watch how my patient Darcel slashed 80 points from her fasting blood sugar literally overnight thanks to this herbal cocktail recipe. This 100% natural treatment, which naturally fights diabetes, has stunned doctors and got attention of over 260,391 people to transform their lives. If you or anyone you care about is suffering from diabetes, must watch this video. So we're going to go ahead and watch this video real quick and see what they're talking about. It's for a diabetic, you guys. If you got hey, Chess TV. Okay, I'm Chess TV. Uh-oh. Dang it, I ain't gonna be able to get it now. Shoot. Okay, let me do it again. Okay.
Warning. This video contains highly controversial information that the mainstream medical establishment does not want you to see. It saves thousands of lives every time it is shown. All the information in it is scientifically verified. Nonetheless, this video is constantly under attack by those who don't want you to know the simple truth. In light of the above, we cannot guarantee this video will remain up long. It could be removed next week, today, or even before you finish watching it. So handle your mouse with care. One accidental click could mean missing out on information that could save your life or the life of a loved one. Raise the volume high and take rigorous notes, because if you simply watch until the end and do what it says, your blood sugar will normalize permanently just days from now. Enjoy the presentation. Hi, my name is David Pearson. I'm an epidemiologist with 27 years of experience researching every diabetic condition under the sun And in the next 7 minutes, I'm going to bite the hand that has fed me for over 30 years. Spit in the face of the big pharmaceutical companies charging hundreds or even thousands of dollars for overpriced type 2 diabetes treatments that never cure a damn thing. Reveal devastating and dangerous secrets the medical industry is terrified you'll find out. And reveal to you in an astonishing and completely natural way, you can get perfect blood sugar balance in just days, no matter how much or what you eat. All without insulin or deadly prescription drugs, and without doing anything more strenuous than eating your favorite dinner, no matter how bad your type 2 diabetes is now. And no matter what's wrong with you, if you're type 2, have high blood pressure or neuropathy, literally, if you have a diabetic problem at all, no matter how bad or hopeless you've been told it is. In fact, if you do what I say, just like 260,000 men and women all over the world have done before you, you'll find yourself grinning ear to ear, like a love-struck teenager as you throw your test strips and glucose monitor in the trash, suddenly enjoying all the mouth-watering foods you had to avoid like the plague before, saving hundreds or even thousands of dollars you've been wasting on test strips and medications, enjoying perfectly balanced blood sugar levels for the rest of your life while never having to prick your finger again. Honestly, I can't wait for you to experience what it's like, and to actually be able to eat anything you want without having to worry about a thing. To never have to take unnatural pharmaceutical drugs wondering what scary side effects might strike you. To never have to feel the annoying pain of constantly pricking your finger. Never again having to pay out the nose for test strips month after month after month. To never have to worry about your type 2 diabetes getting worse and worse every year until you're forced to amputate a limb or end up on your deathbed from complications. I mean, just imagine what it would be like to be able to eat your favorite foods, play with your kids and grandkids, and really live your life with absolutely perfect blood sugar levels, leaving your family and even your doctor absolutely godsmacked, wondering how you turn back the clock on your type 2 diabetes. Who the heck am I to make such a huge promise? Like I said, my name is David Pearson. I'm a 54-year-old epidemiologist, or a former one anyway. Now, I'm the crooked medical industry's enemy number one. Because over the last 2 years, I've stopped sucking at the teat of the abusive medical industry, cut deeply into the $245 billion profits of the dangerous pharmaceutical industry, who spend millions every year suppressing just how often their safe techniques leave innocent men and women in agonizing pain, with severe complications or even dead. The real statistic should be enough to make you swear to never, ever take a prescription drug again. And how I help 260,000 men and women ranging from 12 to 93 get balanced blood sugar without insulin, metformin, or other drugs. In a way so simple, you'll be angry it's been hidden from you for so long. After learning this simple method, Darcy Johansson of Raleigh, North Carolina wrote me to say, "I can't believe what a big impact using this cocktail has made. My sugar is finally balanced, and I'm feeling more energized, and my stomach is toned and tighter too. I'm also noticing my memory is sharper, which is great because as a senior, I worry about mental decline." And Aaron Benson of Boise, Idaho, he writes, "I can't believe what difference this cocktail has made for my sugar levels. I've suffered with type 2 diabetes for quite some time. I haven't had a normal read since 1999 without an insulin shot. Now I'm getting normal readings all the time, and I haven't taken insulin in months. Thank you for telling me about this. This changed my life." And those are just a few of the hundreds of emails I get every single week from people all over the world who are shocked, amazed, and a little angry when they discover the simple truth about type 2 diabetes. How you've been lied to again and again by doctors, pharmaceutical companies, and even the media about the real reason your type 2 diabetes has gotten so much worse year after year after year, forcing you to raise your prescription again and again until you feel the devastating side effects all over your body. And how insanely easy it is to restore a special organ absolutely naturally. So you can eat anything you want, even if you're eating like a rabbit now. I'm going to reveal the exact herbal cocktail that will give you balanced blood glucose levels without insulin or drugs, no matter how long you've been a type 2 diabetic, in just 3 minutes. But before I do, I hope you won't mind if I tell you why this herbal cocktail makes such a big difference in your health. Why it dramatically alleviates your symptoms so that you no longer suffer from neuropathy, increased thirst, fatigue, all while balancing your blood sugar and even combating the appearance of aging. Well, the reason these herbs are able to provide so many dramatic benefits is because they target the one single root cause of type 2 diabetes, and that's a fatty liver. Now, you probably haven't heard about fatty liver syndrome as it relates to type 2 diabetes because most of the time people are talking to you about the pancreas. not the fat in the liver as the cause. But, as we'll prove, it's actually the fat in the liver, not the pancreas, that's causing the blood sugar to destabilize. Dr. Tanya Edwards, who is director of the prestigious Center for Integrative Medicine, was recently quoted as saying, "Fatty liver is now recognized by the scientific community to be the underlying basis of a significant number of diseases." Dr. Peter Libby, who's a professor at Harvard Medical School, said, "We've started to realize we may have gotten it wrong, that we may have been focusing on the wrong organ, namely the pancreas over the liver. This is a mistake that is critical to correct now before it does any more damage." Given the above, I'm assuming you can agree that fatty liver is a big deal. And if you're feeling like less than yourself recently, if you're fatigued, or you're tired of pricking your finger every day, if your feet hurt, if you feel achy and sore and your vision is blurred, or any of this, for you, solving the fatty liver problem is going to be the elixir of life. I knew the liver was the key. I just didn't have anyone to tell who would listen. The journals wouldn't publish me, and the medical establishment was of no help. They're making too much money off the test strips and amputations to be interested in a solution that works in days to reverse blood sugar level problems. What I found is revolutionary, and now with the power of the internet, I am able to finally get some airtime for my discoveries. My simple contention is that blood sugar levels are a function of the liver, specifically a fatty liver, and therefore the problem is reversible and can be reversed in just days, because only a small amount of fat needs to be removed from the liver to make all the difference. You want to see the studies that prove it, don't you? Well, I won't disappoint. First, to get you started, is a study out of the prestigious Magnetic Resonance Center in Newcastle University, campus for the aging and vitality. In this study, they took type 2 diabetics and gave them gastric bypass surgery, the one where they surgically shrink the stomach and basically force patients to eat a low-calorie diet to lose weight. While this had no effect on their pancreas, it did indeed clean out their fatty liver. The study states its results in 5 words. Normal insulin sensitivity is restored. Those words should make your heart sing. It means your insulin sensitivity can go back to normal levels if you make the right choices. And it only took them days. And you don't even have to have gastric bypass surgery to accomplish this. Here's a second study from the same Magnetic Resonance Center, Institute of Cellular Medicine. No gastric bypass surgery this time. This study took 11 people, 9 male and 2 females, and they were studied after 1 and 4 and 8 weeks on a 600 calorie per day diet. After 1 week of restricted energy intake, fasting plasma glucose normalized in the diabetic group from 165.6 to 106.2 milligrams per deciliter, with their conclusion being that both beta cell function and insulin sensitivity returned to normal, and all it took was a low-calorie diet. But I'm not even going to ask you to eat less. We found a way around that too. Again, that only took days. These studies led to headlines like these in the British press. Type 2 diabetes is a reversible condition. That's right. Sugar imbalance is a reversible condition. Science finally figured out what I've known for more than a decade. The article reads, "A body of research putting people with type 2 diabetes on a low-calorie diet has confirmed the underlying causes of the condition and established that it is reversible. As insulin controls the normal process of making glucose, the liver then produces too much glucose. Simultaneously, excess fat in the liver increases the normal process of export of fat to all tissues." The article further states, "The good news for people with type 2 diabetes is that our work shows that even if you have had the condition for 10 years, you are likely to be able to reverse it by moving that all-important tiny amount of fat out." That's it. Just a tiny amount of fat is all you need to remove from your liver, and sugar levels go back into balance almost magically. So, how do we get rid of that little bit of fat that is behind all our out-of-whack sugar problems? Do we need gastric bypass surgery? No. Do we even need to starve ourselves? No, because all we really need is to get rid of that tiny bit of fat in the liver. That's the one that's causing all the problems. By God's grace, Earth provides certain herbs, roots, plants, and minerals that are specifically designed to shed the fat, particularly the fat in your liver. If we put them all together, just wait and see what happens. And right now, I want to show you the herbs I'm talking about. The ones that allow your health to make a remarkable and rapid comeback while practically melting away the fat that's in your liver and other problem areas and significantly reducing your risk of all forms of disease. all of them backed by hard science from top universities and leading research centers. The first ingredient in this cocktail is Schizandra Chinese fruit. In a study published in the Bioscience Scientific Journal, researchers found Schizandra to improve glucose tolerance and said it worked as an anti-diabetic prescription. The second ingredient is licorice root extract, which, according to the Institute of Medicinal and Aromatic Plants, showed significant blood glucose lowering effects. Remember, the reason these herbs work so well is because they target the fatty liver, and when you dig into these studies, they prove exactly that. The third ingredient is astragalus root extract. This was studied in the International Medicine Clinic, where scientists found astragalus root caused a substantial improvement in diabetic nephropathy. The next one is powerful, wild yam root extract. This is a study from 2015 from Dalian Medical University, where research states firmly that wild yam root should be developed as a new potent drug for treatment of diabetes. And again, another study that shows it's a drug candidate for type 2 diabetes. It's almost unbelievable that this isn't on the front page of every newspaper in the country. Every American should know about these life-saving herbs. And this is why I'm sharing this with you now. The fifth ingredient is Solomon's seal extract. I bet you didn't know that this little herb has been proven in 2 separate studies to significantly decrease blood glucose levels. Then there's mulberry leaf, another powerhouse anti-diabetic, shown in studies to significantly decrease the fasting blood glucose. The seventh ingredient is Lycium Chinese fruit extract, which was proven in multiple peer-reviewed studies to significantly reduce blood glucose. And here's the kicker. They found that Lycium possesses a potential novel treatment in preventing diet-induced fatty liver. And last but not least, balloon flower root extract, which according to a 2012 study from the Food Research Institute decreases triglycerol storage in the liver, or fat, which was associated with improved insulin signaling. These are just a few of the scientific studies showing the power of these 8 herbs that work synergistically to lower blood sugar levels in just days. Listen, you can go out and buy all of these ingredients yourself, but if you want to get the absolute best results using this cocktail, you need to take it in an ultra-grade and pure supplement, something that also includes the perfect dose of each of these ingredients, and that's grown naturally and free of pesticides and other toxins. Fortunately, getting access to this kind of premium herbal supplement is now easy because after more than 2 years in the lab, Proven Health is pleased to announce that we've created a breakthrough new formula, something that contains the purest and best forms of these natural herbs in existence. It's called Sugar Balance, and each capsule contains 800 milligrams of the pure natural herbal blend, the exact same 8 miracle ingredients proven in scientific studies to balance blood sugar levels and clear out the liver. All the ingredients are in extract form, concentrating the herbs, making them 100 times more powerful than taking the whole leaf form. You should also know that Sugar Balance is manufactured right here in the U.S. in a facility that follows all GMP and FDA guidelines. And we also have each batch tested by an independent third-party laboratory to ensure that what's on the label is really inside. So, when you add up the facts, it should be pretty clear why we believe Sugar Balance is the most high-quality and effective glucose regulator available today. The ingredients inside have been proven in countless studies to fight the root cause of high blood sugar, which is fatty liver. And these ingredients also help to protect you, burn other unwanted fat, and provide powerful anti-aging benefits too. In fact, within just a few short days of taking Sugar Balance, you could feel like you've been given an entirely new lease on life. Imagine if your spare tire, or your love handles, or any other unwanted body fat just melted away. Imagine having better digestion, no more chronic aches or joint pain, that your memory's improving. Imagine looking and feeling younger with healthier skin and hair to boot. Imagine getting normal results on your glucose meter again and again and again, until normal becomes normal. Now stop imagining, because those are exactly the kind of things people who use Sugar Balance report. Just like Ray Clavin, Chicago, Illinois. He writes, "I've heard about Sugar Balance from a friend. She talked about it like she found the Holy Grail. I was always skeptical, but after seeing all of the research in your video, I decided to give Sugar Balance a try. I'm absolutely astounded by the difference it has made in my life. I'm sleeping better, I have more energy, and I've lost 9 pounds, and get this, I've had normal readings for the past 63 days. There's no way I can thank you. Cindy Crisp of Boston, Massachusetts says, my foot pain was so bad I could barely get out of bed to get the morning paper. Knees and back all ached horribly. Since using Sugar Balance, all of that has changed. I find that I'm far less achy now. I can stand for hours without discomfort. I'm even going on hikes around the neighborhood with my husband, something I could never have done before. My doctor can't believe it, and I've had normal readings now for over a month. This stuff is really just incredible. I will never stop taking it. And Laura McStevens from Dallas, Texas tells us, I'm down 3 dress sizes, and I'm feeling great. Normal blood glucose readings for 172 days, and I'm on cloud 9. Sugar Balance is a power-packed formula. It has what it says it has, and it does exactly what it says it does. Sugar Balance is really something else. So, let me share exactly how you can join Ray, Cindy, Laura, and more than 260,000 people across the country who are using Sugar Balance every day and who report that they've never felt healthier or more energized in their lives. I know you're worried about the price. The normal price of Sugar Balance is $149 per bottle. And while I know that might sound pretty steep, you have to remember that there's really nothing else like Sugar Balance available on the market today. The vast majority of anti-diabetic supplements you see for sale online are of questionable quality at best. Some of them are grown in industrial farms filled with pesticides and other toxins, and many also don't include high-grade herbs used in these studies. That's one of the main reasons why Sugar Balance can take months to make, and why we're constantly running out of stock. You simply don't get this quality from other supplements. And because we're only sourcing the best and highest quality of ingredients, we're severely limited in how many batches we can make. When we do have Sugar Balance in stock, it goes extremely fast. And when you think about it, it makes sense, because you could spend $400 to buy 10 bottles of some generic mass-produced supplement and still not even get 10% of the benefits you would get from a single bottle of Sugar Balance. Plus, given that Sugar Balance is scientifically proven to fight the most expensive disease of our day, chances are high that if you begin using Sugar Balance regularly, you'll end up cutting $400 a month or more from your healthcare costs. Remember, type 2 diabetes is the single culprit that is ruining the health of hundreds of millions of Americans, which means when you reduce fat in the liver, which Sugar Balance has shown to do, you're also eliminating hundreds of other health concerns. This means a healthier you and less money spent on prescription doctor visits and health insurance. So considering you'll probably save at least $800 of annual healthcare costs if you get your type 2 diabetes under control. I really do think $149 per bottle is a fair price for Sugar Balance. But while that may be the case, I also know that many folks are on a fixed income, and that $149 is a lot to ask. So after much back and forth, Proven Health has agreed to let me give you a special deal from this presentation only, at discounts that will allow you to try a 30-day supply of Sugar Balance for not $149 or even $99, but instead just $69 per bottle. And actually, that's just the start. I understand that burning fat while balancing sugar isn't just important to you, it's vital. So I want to make sure that you never miss a dose and that you never have to worry about reordering. That's the best thing you can do for your health. I want to bulletproof your purchase. So I've also created a special discount package plan where you can get 6 bottles of Sugar Balance for just $49 per bottle. This special discount package is only being offered to you today through this website as part of our nationwide Beat Type 2 Diabetes campaign, and only while supplies last. Plus, you'll also get free shipping today, which is a $19.99 value right there. But both the special multi-bottle discount and the free shipping are limited. When we run out of bottles of Sugar Balance, it can take up to 3 months before another batch is available. So click the 6-bottle package or any other package you choose below this video right now to secure your order. This is one of the smallest but most important investments you can make in your health and wellness. A single bottle of Sugar Balance will start dissolving the liver fat, allowing you to lose weight and have more energy, plus reducing other aches and pains, and most importantly, balancing your sugar. 3 bottles will do the same thing.
Okay,
And with
I'm
6
finna
bottles
end
of
this
Sugar
'cause
Balance,
I'm
you'll have
not
an entire 6 months of protection.
helping them selling their stuff. I want you guys just to see the stuff that they can if you guys decide you guys want to do that part of it, you can do that on your own. I'm not You know, they were trying to sell something, so it's always money involved. I should have known it was a trick to it, but I was hoping that it was legit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna end this part soon. I seen what they're trying to do. So y'all pharmaceutical too. You know what I'm saying? They all like. I mean, he was spitting out some good herbs and stuff like that. That you probably can go get and stuff like that. Which that was good. That brought my attention. But he's still making money too. You know what I'm saying? So he also a pharmaceutical, as well. This crazy. Always money involved. So let me stop screen sharing this. So should be a little. I knew it was. I was hoping that it wasn't, nothing click to it, but it was. It was. But it is what it is. It was still some good information to know. It is stuff out there. Um, it's still stuff out there that that's can save your lives. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes pharmaceutical people, don't want you to know a lot of things that's out there. So thank God for that. So I'm not gonna stay on long because I got to come back at 8 o'clock, for my book club, and I'm trying to get these clothes done, washing and stuff. So I thank you guys all for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the link. I got two queens. I'm just gonna be in my night bot for another week because every Sunday I always pull a new one up. So these 2 weeks right here, it was Sassy Lady Libra G2G and also Faith Robinson. Like I said, go click the link and go watch some of these videos. If you like them, show them some love. Those are some nice queens that I think channels are that's good. It's no drama in those channels. It's all love. Um, Speaking on God, speaking on stuff, about, your good health, keep your body in shape. So go show those ladies some love. I really appreciate it. And hopefully you guys are not busy. You guys come back in tonight. We are still on the book, Serving Justice. And we are in chapter 6, probably 6 and 7. I got it right here. Chapter, yep, 6 and 7. So we're gonna read those two chapters right there. And like I said, you can order this book, Serving Justice, from Amazon. Amazon do have it in new and used books. You guys want to read along with me? Yes, it's at 8 p.m. Um, Pacific. Not I'm gonna see 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central time, and 5 p.m. Pacific time. So those are the times. Okay. I repeat those times again. It is 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's my time zone. Um, 7 p.m. Central time and 5 p.m. Pacific time. So if you guys can all come back and tune in and let's get this book, Serving Justice, and and just keep the people that talk about in this life, keep them in prayer. The families that lost, 5 children on their way to Disney World, and keep the young lady that they'll find who try to grab her. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she got enough DNA in her fingernails so they can get that guy. Because once they get him, you know what I'm saying, they probably can get a whole lot more. Okay, and also get the mother, get the guy that who raped that vegetative lady that was laying in there that she gave birth to a baby girl. So, and always, always, when you're in your prayer, pray for especially our children. And always focus where you are going. Stay focused around your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Know where you at all times. Know what's by you at all times. Okay. So, other than that, you guys have a blessed night. I'll see you at 8 o'clock. And remember, love the skin that you are in because you are made in God's image. And God knows that you are beautiful because He created you for His purpose. Okay? And always remember, I am a chosen queen. Okay? God bless. And I'll see you tonight. Bye bye.